If I had to go from 10, look at all these characters. Main things we're going to need to take a look at here to form the top 10 is personality, which is basically the biggest part, but then again, we all know it, even though some people deny it. I think appearance still matters in a relationship. You obviously take into account if the person looks like you like it, but everybody has a different thing they like in appearance. So if I say I am not a fan of Ivanka's appearance, some people love Ivanka's appearance. So this is just that I give her a minus point for appearance and other people would make it a giga bonus. Obviously, appearance is very subjective, meaning that everybody has their own opinion. So let's start from the bottom. I am going to put Ivanka at place 10. Ivanka might support you, but don't forget that Ivanka is a crazy fighting maniac. I don't know if Ivanka would want to try fighting against you at some point, but Ivanka is for sure going to go out all the time, maybe not even gonna be at your place all that often, but because she wants to go out, fight strong people. She will for sure not cheat on you. Ivanka seems to be I think she's a very loyal person. She would never do something like that. But the problem is she might not be there all the time. When she comes back, she will probably be injured, and then if she's there, I think you're going to have a good time. But besides that, I think there are some problems just in working together with her. And if Han Sung-yu is also in the picture, you might have to have some scuffles with Han Sung-yu, and that might turn out to be a problem. But she would for sure protect you if something bad would happen in the big world of Tower of God or in our world. So Ivanka happens. I think Raquel is actually a nice character. She really cared about Mad Dog. She had a sad past as well, so maybe some of her craziness could be explained with that. Raquel is in the field of some people thinking I can fix her. So I'm going to put Raquel at number 9. Because I think I will put Garam at number 8. Still has some of these manipulative tendencies, right? She did not tell Bum the entire truth about the whole Arlene thing. I think that's what we all think at this point. She's kind of playing around with Urek, so I don't really... Actually, I think I'm going to put Garam in 10. Because she's playing around with Urek in some ways to get the best benefits for her, but not do much herself. Garam has the problems. She wants to manipulate a bit of stuff, but she's better in the way compared to Machete we've seen so far. She has been hiding herself a lot. Is that a downside? I think she belongs in 10th place. I think Garam in 10 is a good place for her. Then we come to 7th place. We're first going to put Yihua there. Yihua is actually a good girlfriend, I think. She's growing more and more. Would Yihua be good? She can't cook, which obviously doesn't need if I can cook. She is pretty, but it's that. She can accidentally burn you and you're just going to suffer because it's the Yon family and you cannot do that, but she has better control of her flames now, so that might not happen. She is kind of shy in a way that she gets embarrassed a bit sometimes, which is cute. She has a more, like, from the characters in the series, I feel like Yihua has some sort of tsundere tendencies. I'm going to leave her there for now, and you can see about other rankings and my arguments for that later. I'm actually going to put Elaine here. Elaine has a lot of baggage. You can work that baggage out, it's not a problem, but I think her inexperience in the entire thing would be a big blocking point. If you can work that out, she's probably going to be higher. I really like her. I hate that I am putting her here. I cannot put her here. I hate it. I cannot put her in 6. I cannot do that. It's illegal. I already know who I'm going to put in first place. But I can't put her in first place because I don't know enough about her. I might actually do something like this and put Ripalista here. While I like Ripalista, Ripalista is basically a gamer like us. So we had that connection already in the hobby section. We have not seen a real good picture about her, but as a princess, she obviously has to be pretty because it's an argument for all of the princes in the Zahar family. She also has, like every princess, she has some sort of manipulative tendencies, but her gaming is a plus point, manipulative is a down point. I think she, as a lighthouse, she can always give you the best information about everything. I just don't know enough about Ripalista to put her any higher than that, I think. And with that, Yihua ranked up to 6. Top 5. Our top 5 are Endorsi, Goseng, Yuri, Kaiser, and Alfine. I want to put Endorsi at 5, even though she would be my favorite pick, basically. In a more controlled and logically thinking section, I don't think that Endorsi is the top of these characters. Endorsi has the problems that she, just like every other princess in Tower of God, she is kind of manipulative. She sometimes wants to put herself in the limelight when others are just as important in more points. But she has grown as a person to know that not everything is always about her. She supports other people. If we look at her like her connection with Bum, she is a little high maintenance as well. If like you think that she would obviously be a model and everything, if you had to think about that as a real world thing, she would be a model and maybe actress or something. She would have also lived to with all of that stuff, with all of her fans going after her. And knowing Endorsi, she loves having all of these fans. She even kind of, I think, enjoys being like loved in the world of Tower of God. And knowing that she loves the attention of all of these people and also loves your attention is something that is not that good. But I just think Endorsi is still a good character to be around. She has downsides, but she also has obviously her good sides, because she supports you, she listens to you, she is also going to protect you, she is willing to go for somebody weaker if she likes them. She will even betray things that were important to her in the past. Like Endorsi, she was the character who was like, the Zahart family and princess thing is everything for her, and then she just drops that because she thinks now Bam and the other people are more important to her like that. Place 4. I will put Kaiser/Elaine in the top 4. Because, as I said, Kaiser is slightly inexperienced. If you work it out with her, I think you can have a wonderful experience. But she has a lot. She still has her insecurities that might be too much for some people. But other people can really give her the, be the boulder for her and save her from being, self-destructive and all of these things. Kaiser doesn't have that many downsides. She also will support you, protect you. I don't know if there are any sides, knowing how she would react with other people. Because Endorsi loves attention. I don't think Kaiser really loves the attention. But one problem with Kaiser as well is that she has the connection to her family. I mean, the connection to her family kind of got destroyed right now, right? I don't think that if anybody from the Lopobia family told Kaiser to come back and work with them, I don't think that at this point, the Kaiser that we have seen right now would come back to them. I think she's over that. I think she got rid of that problem. So I think top 4 is fine for me. Then I'm going to put Elfine in place 3. I'm going to put her here because of everything I said good about her. She's going to support you unconditionally. She has her girlfriend. You have to be accepting that besides you being her partner, she also has her girlfriend Elaine. No, I have to switch them. I cannot put Elfine higher when I literally say you have to accept that she has a best friend who's basically also her girlfriend. Kaiser is objectively better in that, because Kaiser, even though she cares about Elfine, it's not like Elfine is kind of obsessed with Elaine. And if she would be your partner, she would still probably care about you a lot as well. But if she still has this kind of friendship together with Elaine, there's going to be some problems in your relationship. Because she's going to spend a lot of time with Elaine, and even though obviously it's completely fine to spend time with your friends, but the problem is, I think Elfine would put Elaine always over you. And you can tell me if that's okay for you if your partner puts their friends over you, but I feel like when it comes down to it, when there's a decision to make, I would love that both I and my partner would say that if there's anything important, we would first be there for our partner and then for our friends. Our friends are also obviously main important, but the thing is, your partner is basically also just a friend. A really, really good friend that you even went one step further with, right? So I think Elfine wouldn't go that far. I think Elfine would put Elaine always before you. So that's the place here. And then we come to number 2. Yuri and Gosei are the 2 last characters left, in my opinion, for the character tier list. Yuri is a good character. She's going to support you. She has the abilities. She is going to do all of these gold things. She's a good girl. She is sacrificing things for you. She's supporting you in every imaginable way. Even when you're considered... Ooh, now that I remember that. Ooh. I'm going to say this. I wanted to put Yuri in number 2 and Goseng into number 1. Because Goseng is everything Yuri is, besides being strong, but she feels much more. Really, romantically in this situation when we look at her situation with Kasano. Goseng has worked a lot for Kasano. She's still supporting him. She stopped her tower climb to be with the person she fell in love with. But Yuri did something similar. And the music is picking up because Yuri did something similar. She did not stop her tower climb because she was already at the top. But she continued to look for Bam for years. She went as far as talking with her sisters. Even though she didn't like some of that stuff. She went as far as to do all of that to find Bam. The thing is, because of the different situations, Yuri and Bam are regular and rancor. They can't get into that connection that Goseng and Kasano have. If that barrier wasn't there, could be even closer. But what we have seen so far, I think Goseng is the best potential Tower of God girl as a girlfriend in Season 2. And I will stand on this hill until the very end. This is my top 10 tier list of all the Tower of God girls from Season 2 who I think belong into the top 10. Yuri and Goseng are quite close, but I think Goseng has the slight edge over her. I think she's a wonderful girl. Yihwa's ranking kills me. I think you could switch around Yihwa and Dorsey. I think they are also quite close, but I just think, I don't know, because all the downsides I kept on saying about Alphane, about her obsessing over Elaine. I don't know how I would actually feel about that if I was the partner in that relationship. I don't know how I would feel about that. It could actually be that would be worse than some of the stuff. If we had to adjust, one last adjustment, I think this could be better. I did not only put Yihua up because you said it, but also because I think the Alphine thing might be actually too much. When I keep on thinking about that, I don't think I could handle if my girlfriend would always deny me, saying hey Alphine, I want to go to that dinner place. Do you want to go there? And she says, oh, can I take Elaine with me? And you're like, oh, okay. Hey, Alphine, would you want to watch that new movie with me? Oh yeah, can Elaine come together with us? No. Are you together with Elaine or are you together with me? I feel like that would actually be too much. I think this is actually fair. I think this is the best top 10 ranking. That's the good ending point here. Until then, all that's left to be said is stay happy, stay healthy, and stay cultured. See you then. Bye.